I invited 8 professional Smash Bros players to train an Amiibo to face off against Amiibo trained by 8 of the best Amiibo trainers in the world. I set out to answer one question. Who can train the superior Amiibo? The greatest players the game has ever seen? Or a Nintendo fan with a hoarding disorder? With the idea set in stone, I started to send out feeler messages to see who all might want to participate. I coordinated with some of the pillars in the Amiibo community, and within one night, I had assembled all the Amiibo pros necessary for the event. The Smash Bros, on the other hand, were just a bit harder to get on board. Since I'm still a little guy, myself with few connections to the best Smash players in the world, my initial wave of feeler messages were met with varying results. I ended up asking over 50 top players, but we finally had our 8 and were ready to see what all they had trained for us. I wanted to get a chance to showcase all of the Smash Bros Amiibo, so we started off by having Mini-Me Sam as the first match. And I forgot to allow Amiibo in the arena.
Help.
Off to a great start. Really setting the bar high for all future Captain Kid events. Now, let's get into the match. Are you all ready to see some Amiibo gameplay? Oh, we have the big shot. Oh, and Esam's Amiibo already going crazy.
It plays just like Esam.
It plays just like him. Oh, maybe a back throw kills here? All right, Esam is on the board. Got a stock. I will say that the Esam Amiibo is much flashier, like not even close. For the hopes of our spectators, I hope that Esam's Amiibo moves on because it is way cooler. I don't want to watch a much more Mii Gunner gameplay than I absolutely have to.
Sorry. Yeah, I do not, I'm not a fan personally of Mii Gunner. I'm a biased commentator. I do apologize.
Big shot looking a little scared. No!
Mini-Me Sam. See, that's a pretty solid name.
I think that Esam's winning the name game so far.
Yeah, it's way better than some of the Amiibo names that we've come up with.
Yeah, you don't like Espeon the Mewtwo?
okay, no, that's a good one.
I'm a fan of Espeon the Mewtwo.
This is a very honest rule set. I did not put very many gimmicks. Actually, I put no gimmicks, which is uncommon for me, but I wanted this to be a true test of skill. This is truly a science experiment for me because it's a question that I've always wanted an answer to. This is already a snooze fest, if I'm being honest. If I had known that we were going to have Mii Gunner as the first Amiibo, I don't think I would have put this match on stream. Oh, okay, wait.
That was good. That was a really good combo.
Okay, Mini-Me Sam, I think finally starting to learn from the master a little bit now. Mini-Me Sam is a top tier Amiibo, that's for sure. The best Pikachu Amiibo I've ever seen. Oh, okay, what a comeback. Let's go, Mini-Me Sam.
If he just gets him on the platform, then like that's the chance right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh. I just feel like it's coming. It's coming. We're getting a transformation soon. We need a big shot choke.
We need a big shot choke.
I do not want to see this Amiibo in winners. Oh! Wait, Thunder! No! The platform! That was it! No! Oh, Mini-Me Sam unfortunately goes down. That is really, really tragic. So with a sample size of 1, it was safe to come to the conclusion that the Smash Pros were clearly outclassed when it came to Amiibo training. Especially when we increased that sample size and realized that only 2 of the 8 Smash Pros actually won their first round matches. One of the pros immediately sent to losers was Yanni. And not because his Amiibo was bad, but because his Amiibo was a cheater. Oh, his Amiibo is wrong. Oh no. Oh, Yanni juiced his up. Yanni didn't bring a vanilla Amiibo. Well, I still wanted to showcase all of the Smash Bros Amiibo, so I struck a deal. I would sub in one of my Amiibo trained with spirits for Dabuz and let Yanni see how his Ganon Amiibo stacked up against the best of the best. And we all know that there was only one Amiibo that I could swap in. Jake knows who we're bringing out.
I actually don't know.
Okay, well, maybe not all of us. But you know who it is. An Amiibo who has been patiently waiting in the shadows for his time in the spotlight to return. Gyrocologist. All right, there they are.
Yeah, that was slick.
That was disgusting. Look, all I'm saying is I think we're reinventing the meta right here. I think the Amiibo trainers sleep on the Rob Amiibo. They've never seen Gyrocologist, though.
Yeah, did you see Gyrocologist just giving him the freebie right there?
Every Amiibo tier list I've ever seen has Rob as a low tier, but they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh, a Okay. All right. Free. All right. Handshake, Yanni. Handshake. Shake is Yanni. GG's. I'm never touching an Amiibo again. After watching some peak gyrocologist content, I uttered a string of words that I thought impossible. I'm excited for some more Rob gameplay. Next up was Wadi and his Billy Bot Amiibo, who had an unfortunate bit of bracket luck as they ended up having to play an Amiibo Pro in both winner's side and loser's side. But I had faith that one of the world's best Rob players would train up a scary Amiibo. Could this bot, powered by a sea of Billies, be willed to victory? No, Billy Bot! Oh, you had it! Well, I guess the answer was an emphatic no. At this point, a clear trend was beginning to develop. The campy, run away and spam my projectile gameplay coming out from the Amiibo Pros was too much for the Smash Pro trained Amiibo to handle. Their Amiibo could rack up damage, but getting in and finding the kill was a whole different problem. That is, except for one Amiibo. Rickles Jr., the Ganondorf Amiibo, had been a menace through the entire tournament so far and was already in winner's side of top 8. A feat none of the Amiibo Pros saw coming, but did we really expect anything less from the world's greatest Ganondorf player and potentially greatest Amiibo trainer as well?
Sometimes you lose some. You got counterpicked hard. He grimed you out. Shake it off. Drink it up. Jesus Christ, I spilled all over my pants. Anyway.
Yeah, I can totally see why this Amiibo went far. But you'll have to stick around if you want to see Rickles Jr. in the flesh or in the plastic. Whatever. Because we still have 2 Smash Pro trained Amiibo to get to. Unfortunately, they have both dropped to losers, but that's okay. They're still fighting for a chance at top 8. It was Peanut's turn to show off his Amiibo training knowledge, and since his Amiibo was the only other one capable of taking a set off an Amiibo Pro in winners, I had very high hopes for this smash attack spamming stud. The C-Stick. That reached!
Oh my god!
I can't believe that.
Yeah, you're never gonna see a human doing these moves.
No, how? Mini me, Sam,
That's what I was
please.
just about to say. I was gonna say, I feel like the Amiibos will get the KO punch every time because they are computers.
Yeah, they're just too smart. You will never see a Little Mac player this smart.
Smart. They're all.
That's so much hate to all the Little Mac players. Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying I'm any better.
I mean, I'm
You just don't play Little Man.
I'm just saying that I'm certainly not any worse. Oh my god! What?
He got the KO punch 3 times in a row. Wow!
Hang it up, Mini Me Sam. I think Mini Me Sam's time might be done. C-Stick the Little Mac did not disappoint. That was one of the fastest sets we'd seen all day. Immediately followed up by an even faster set. That was the fastest game that we've ever seen. Oh my, no, not the snipe, the Swedish sniper. How does that saying go? The brightest bulbs burn out fastest or something like that? Well, it was a Little Mac Amiibo, so it couldn't have been that bright, but an impressive showing nonetheless. With C-Stick now defeated, that left just 2 Amiibo remaining. Rickles Jr. and Nico's unrevealed Isabelle Amiibo. I like that our Isabelle is named Yanni Sucks. This Amiibo might have won the name game considering Yanni did bust out an O2er for this event. However, Nico had a tough task to overcome as the Luigi Amiibo standing before him was none other than Luigi Kid. A seemingly innocent Amiibo at first glance until you realize that this Amiibo's trainer was the same person who trained the god that was Omega Luigi. Any longtime fans of the channel will get goosebumps just by the sheer mention of that Amiibo's name. The one-time underdog had now become a Goliath embodied within this new Luigi Amiibo, but the hype was still there. Nico was going to have his hands full.
This Luigi is like the spiritual successor to Omega Luigi, right?
Yeah. LML123 has the most legacy that we've seen of. I think outside of like the Amiibo scene, Omega Luigi is known around the world for being the hypest Luigi Amiibo. So let's see if what was the name on this? Luigi Kid, I believe. And I'm gonna be honest, raw up B's kind of hype. If you ask me to pick between Luigi and Isabelle on who's more hype, I'm gonna struggle to give you an answer. But
yeah, like I already know where my money is going on this match.
Holy moly! Oh no!
Wait, how did that happen?
Luigi Kid was sent to losers by Rickles Jr. So if this is the type of gameplay that we're seeing from Luigi Kid and Rickles Jr. was able to stomp that out, I have really high hopes from Rickles Jr. Oh, no, don't let him do it to you. Can you imagine? Oh, no, not like this. And with that, there was one. All of the other Smash Bros. Amiibo had been eliminated, leaving only Rickles Jr. as the protagonist of this story. Against all odds, would Rickles Jr. be capable of pulling off the impossible and running the Amiibo gauntlet? 7 other professionally trained Amiibos stood in his way, but if there was anyone that could do it, it was Rickles and his Ganondorf. The hurdles were already proving to be extremely tall when the first opponent that Rickles Jr. had to face in top 8 was Zoom's Alpha Amiibo, a high-tier Amiibo pick capable of going blow to blow with the King of Evil himself. With no way of closing the distance on Alpha and his barrage of Pikmin throws, Rickles Jr. was up against the wall after a Game 1 loss. Needing 2 consecutive wins to keep the winner's run alive, he put it all on the line. I really thought that Ganondorf would be like, how do you beat an Olimar Amiibo? It just throws stuff at you the whole game. You outrange it, I know, but with what? I thought that sorties were not good. Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on, show us a game 3. We have literally not had a game 3 all day. Oh no, man, those yellows have gotten so much work in. All right, Rickles Jr. finally playing a little bit more around the Pikmin. Got to get this white Pikmin off of him though. There we go. Ooh. Oh man, needs to find a way down. Zoom is just the coverage with these up smashes. It's insane. Gotta go. Okay, no Pikmin, but he plucks them so fast. Oh god. And was that a white Pikmin too? Yikes. Okay, Rickles Jr. has had to claw back a little bit to get into this game, but oh man. Somehow, Rickles Jr. managed to clutch it out and send us to Game 3. The first non-2-0 of the entire event. This was the closest match we'd seen. This is it, our first Game 3 big time. You know, we're running it back. We're going back to Battlefield. I think the Triplats is the answer for Rickles Jr. He's got to get these Pikmin off though. Ooh, I think an up smash would have been better there. Actually, I just think not smashing attack there would have been the answer. Uh-oh, that white Pikmin is on Rickles Jr. He's got to get it off. Oh no! Oh, it was misspaced. Kind of evading death right now is Rickles Jr. Oh, this is a big chance for a punish, but he doesn't. I think Rickles tried to style too much while training this Amiibo. It needs to just be able to throw out the... How did that miss? How did that up smash miss? There he goes. No shot. No shot. This little Olimar is never gonna kill. Okay. Uh-oh. You gotta recover early. Oh no. That is something we have not seen yet. And now I don't want to say all hope is lost for Rickles Jr., but it is so hard to get in on this Alf. This is how it starts right here. Yes, let it rock. Yes. Let's go, Rickles Jr. Guaranteed top 3 to the winner here. Oh no. Oh my gosh. No, it's the purple. Oh, the Pikmin proved mightier than the sword, and Rickles Jr. was knocked down to losers. Far from a killing blow, but the path to victory got much harder for our last remaining Smash Pro. Waiting on the other side of winners was an Amiibo training legend, Fammy Damammy. When planning for this event, everyone I spoke to told me that if there was only one Amiibo trainer that I just had to have in this event, it was Fammy. And one game was all I needed to see why. Holy... Wow. I've never seen an Amiibo move like that before. Fammy Damammy was able to evoke a response I haven't felt since I was a true Smash Bros. Casual. Cheering for a Falcon player. John, the Captain Falcon Amiibo, looked unstoppable as he made quick work of the Alpha that had just sent Rickles Jr. to losers. Needless to say, I was beginning to become quite the believer in this Amiibo master named Fammy. Schmorkit and LML123 advanced through losers, setting up a battle of conflicting emotions between Luigi Kid and Rickles Jr. Omega Luigi might have been the long-running hero of Amiibo, but for this tournament, I was going to have to root against the Luigi and for the underdog. Without having to swat away Pikmin at every moment, I felt much better about Rickles Jr.'s chances against Luigi Kid. It was once again time to see just how far this Smash Pro Amiibo could go. All right, this is it. This is it. This, I feel like, could be heavily in Rickles Jr.'s favor. I just think it's going to be hard for Luigi Kid to get around the big, giant hitbox of Ganondorf's sword. Oh, great parry. The parry and a roll back. New tech from Rickles Jr. I've heard that Rickles Jr. is the king of content. Rickles Jr. likes to play with his food a little bit. Oh, wow. He read the roll. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rickles Jr., you better close this one out. You had a huge lead. It'd be a shit. Okay, yeah. Always got to go for the funny content. I get it. I get it. I'm a content creator. You know, I understand. And Kalos. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting. You know, Kalos is just like Town and City, but with always having the platforms there. Okay, that is what Luigi Kid needed. That is the start that Luigi Kid was hoping for. If Luigi Kid starts off with the up B, that is a good omen. Man, he is crushing it right now. On this stock, okay, does not get that. You're getting a little too crazy. Getting a little too ahead of yourself. That is not a good position. I feel like Rickles definitely trained this Amiibo to edge guard. Wow. Rickles Jr. picking the worst option possible. Oh, no. Oh, no. We might actually have another Game 3 on our hands. And you do not want to see Game 3 Luigi Kid. We went over this. We know what Game 3 Omega Luigi does. If we see a Game 3 Luigi Kid, I think that's GG's for Rickles. Rickles, how many times did you parry training this Amiibo? My God. You can't even get hit. You cannot get touched. Parry is your specialty? Well, it shows, Rickles, because Rickles Jr. has learned from the master. And what even happened? Don't start talking about top 4 when the game is still on the line. We still have Luigi Kid up B that we haven't seen yet. And if we see okay. Now you can start bragging, Rickles.
Can anyone stop this super fighting robot? Rickles has truly ascended as an Amiibo trainer, and honestly could now hold the title of not just the world's best Ganondorf, but potentially the world's best Ganondorf Amiibo trainer as well. Put that in your Twitter bio. Schmorkid's Big Shot won against Jaws, setting up a match that would determine the top 3 of the event. And does it really have to be said at this point that we have a clear hero and villain emerging? Rickles Jr. would be fighting for not just his own pride, but also to avenge all of the Smash pros who had fallen before him. This was a battle of revenge.
How does it keep on happening? How do we keep ending up on FD? Rickles must know something that I don't, because I would not want to see Big Shot on Final Destination. Incredible. I have no other words for that. I feel like this would have been heavily in Rickles Jr. favor if we weren't on FD. Like, where do you go? Where do you run to escape from this Amiibo? No, that's it. Oh, man. And Big Shot, how do we keep letting them get away with it? How do we keep letting Big Shot go to FD? What is happening?
Rickles Jr. might have lost the first game, but with a more favorable stage pick, a turnaround was absolutely possible.
Okay, see, this is already going better. You got platforms to escape to. You got, look at this. That platform's not safe. How are you supposed to land against him? This is looking so much better for Rickles Jr. Until you... Oh. Man, the Amiibo just can't punish. It's such a free punish, too. Don't get caught in your dash. How? This sucks, dude. This is terrible. Yeah, Rickles Jr. needs to find something. You can't just go on... You can't go fresh stock. Oh, that's what you needed? Nair? Oh. I think Rickles Jr. could have put the nail in the coffin. Put the Nair in the coffin. Haha, get it? Because he could have naired there and killed him. I'm funny. Please laugh. Please subscribe. No way. No way. Okay, that was a weird interaction. I don't know what happened there. Oh, big back air. Again, never going to be punished for this up B. It is the safest up B I've ever seen. Oh, one more of those and it's over. And a big turn of events. Rickles Jr. actually gets on the board. 1-1.
Familiar territory for Rickles Jr., so if I were a betting man, I would absolutely be putting my money on this raging Ganondorf Amiibo. It was looking like I was ready to cash in during that first stock, but Big Shot was slowly but surely climbing back into it, setting up for a photo finish.
This could happen. We could see the run back. Uh-oh. Hold on, though. Hold on. Big Shot is not out of it. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, we're one charge shot away from an even game. No. Okay. Wow. What in the world happened here? No way. What a stock from Big Shot. Uh-oh. They cannot go up by such a huge... No.
Uh-oh. Now they're getting hit by the projectiles. You gave Schmorkin a second. You gave Big Shot a second of stage control, and they took a mile. That is not how that phrase goes, but you know what? We made it work somehow. Uh-oh. You can't parry this. You can't rely on the parry. Rickles Jr., no. Oh, my goodness. They got to find something. This is not going to be enough. Oh, that was it. If that down smash connected, oh, my goodness. How did Big Shot bring this back? Uh-oh. What are they gonna do? No! Oh, no, it's looking like it's Rickles. It's Schmorkin's game to lose. Just throw out anything. Forward tilt. Go in! Go in! Yes! Rickles Jr. does it! Oh my god, that was almost the hardest choke that I've ever seen. What a game. Absolutely no one predicted this, but Rickles Jr. as the lone Smash Bros. Amiibo in top 8 managed to secure a top 3 slot. Standing before him, however, would be the Amiibo that sent him into losers, Starman the Owl. Rickles Jr. was playing hot, so it was time to find out if he had managed to adopt some new strategies to take down this monster. This is it. Rickles Jr., let's see. Okay, we're not going to FD. Finally an FD ban. So now this is very, very difficult. Rickles Jr. really hasn't been able to find anything. And maybe Alf is just a little too good. I really did not realize how much damage the Pikmin do if you just never get them off of you. So Rickles just has to get those off. Rickles Jr., you know what, Rickles? Word of advice next time. Okay, we're going Kalos. Oh, man. This is just such a hard Amiibo to get in on. Because we kind of have a template. We saw how Fami and John, the Captain Falcon, defeated this Amiibo. A lot of that. We need more Wizard's Foot. The Falcon Kick was getting a lot of mileage, just going straight through the Pikmin. We need to see that from Rickles Jr. Like, just look at this. Oh, it hurts to watch. It hurts to watch. Okay. And that, that probably hurts a lot too. Oh, no. Oh, that's so much damage. Okay, but a good tech. And honestly, if you could just land one smash attack right here, you're in the lead. Oh, that's dead. Yeah. Like, the thing is, you don't need a super powerful hit. He's at kill percent right now. So you just got to hit him with something. The problem is he's not even throwing out anything. Okay, there we go. And he died. He died. The Amiibo SD'd. All right, this just gave Rickles some life. He's going to have to... Okay, wait. You're going to have to go for something crazy, Rickles Jr. You're going to need to go for... Sharking. Oh, waiting for it. You got to go down there. Down air. Just go down there. A smash attack? No. Oh, no. No, Rickles Jr., not like this. With that, the final Smash Pro Amiibo has fallen. An unbelievable run from the People's Champ, but with that final blow, I was able to complete my hypothesis and put an end to the question, who trains the strongest Amiibo? I'd love to sit here and tell you that the following Grand Finals was hype, but no, I'd be lying. Fami Damami made quick work of Zoom's Alpha Amiibo and was crowned the champion of the first ever Amiibo Invitational event. This tournament had a plethora of ups and downs, memorable moments, and hope for the Smash Pros, but at the end of the day, our best Amiibo trainer ended up taking home the trophy. Well, there was supposed to be a trophy, but the person on Etsy left me on red.